Hey, True Believers England team here. I want to talk about an article. It's a rumor thing. Normally, I don't do rumors. I just wait until we find out one way or the other. Is this real? Is this not? But there's a trend going on. I guess it's a trend now, but let's take the Punisher symbol, for example. This hatred for the Punisher symbol started when someone noticed that some cops would wear it on their armor, SWAT teams, so forth and so on, would wear it on their armor somewhere. And when someone was like, wait a second, he kills criminals, that shouldn't be someone that cops look up to, which is complete crap, because Punisher was an assassin when he first appeared and soon became someone who was fighting crime, sometimes to the extreme. He was, much like Death Wish in a lot of movies in the 70s, a response to the rising crime in cities like New York, Detroit, Chicago, so forth and so on, much like there is now. And that's the death's head, by the way, the Punisher symbol. Punisher, of course, dealt harshly with these criminals, and you see that over time. He's, in some cases, like the Garth Ennis and such, he's an extremely violent character. Never have I ever seen this on a cop and thought, oh, he's extremely violent, he's going to kill criminals indiscriminately. Boo, 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 boo. That never happens, by the way, even though some places like to portray them as that. Does not happen. But the point being is there was a lie. Oh, well, the extreme right wing, because it's always extremist. By the way, there's never an actual just right wing. It's always extreme. The extreme right wing is taking over the Punisher, and so it means all sorts of things that it didn't mean. And this was, of course, a lie, and it just got kept repeated until those people on the far left, or just the left, started to believe it. And so now we have this horrible Punisher insignia in the comics, and they're talking about when they bring the Punisher into the MCU, they're going to have to change the insignia because crazy right-wing maggots have taken it, changed the meaning of it. No, never changed the meaning of it. That was you guys. And now they're doing the same with Captain America. I kid you not. They are talking about how the shield of all things, now standing for the racism of MAGA. And by the way, MAGA people aren't racist. Once again, on both sides, far left. Actually, you'll find probably more racists on the left than you will the right anyway, because we believe in that Constitution, kids. Anyway, it says, is Marvel bringing back Chris Evans back for Captain America to disown MAGA? An effort seems to be underway at Marvel to bring back Steve Rogers as Captain America, but the reason probably will make some people unhappy. This article, though sourced via 3 different contexts with knowledge of the entertainment industry, is labeled rumor. Once again, rumor. I normally don't do this, but I wanted to just get on to the whole fact, this from that Park Place, that these symbols, they're lying about them and then changing their history for some reason. All right, so it goes on to say it is not intended to be delivered or received as verified cat. Also, while this alleged leak is decidedly political in nature, neither the author of this story, of this article, nor the website are political. And I understand that. Look, I want to keep my politics down, unless, of course, it crosses into the comic book world. Did you know that the Punisher character from comic books has taken on a political iconography these days? It's not just something I've followed closely, and it's also not the focus of this article. Just know that the Punisher symbol is often used by the right side of politics to express a particular viewpoint. What viewpoint? Can we stop doing that? You notice you'll see, oh, well, they're trying to destroy rights. What rights? Always question. And that's something the people behind the property are not pleased about. And they show us, I don't know who Bela Lugosi's meds is, in all honesty. But they show all of these, and they are fine. It's the death set also. It was a long around before the Punisher. The purpose of this article is to relay a rumor that is coming from 3 solid sources regarding a similar situation with a different Marvel character, Captain America. Several months ago, a source shared with me that Marvel was potentially looking to do a new Captain America show or movie that would see both Anthony Mackie and Chris Evans somehow sharing the Captain America mantle. How about this? Because this would work. Steve Rogers is Captain America, Anthony Mackie is the Falcon, keeping his own identity instead of taking the name of his more famous white partner. How about since he's been around and he's made this character, you let him be his own man instead of riding the coattails. All right, let's see. Still, I was told that the reason for bringing back Chris Evans as Steve Rogers potentially was because some at Marvel were concerned that Captain America was being used by conservatives and MAGA types as pro-nationalist superhero icon. Captain America has always been pro-nationalist. There's nothing wrong with loving your country, you idiots. You fucking idiots. Captain America has always been pro-nationalist. He's been pro-America. That's it. Done, period. Why are you still talking about this? Reportedly, Kevin Feige was open to do a project in which both versions of Captain America would come together, somehow to repudiate the perceived negative aspects of America, while still finding a cause to believe in. What cause other than that freaking Constitution? What cause than individuality? It's a great freaking cause. The leaders of the MCU reportedly disliked that they did not address the issue before Chris Evans retired from the character. They felt that having a black version of the character bear such a burden alone was unfair. I sat on this rumor because I could not corroborate it whatsoever, as juicy as it was. It was political, spicy, and I had nothing else to go on except for a single source, albeit someone who was giving me fantastic early info in the past. Later, as I saw Marvel's future slate of projects, I was pleased. I had not gone anywhere with it because there was no proof that it was in the works. However, in the last week, a second source has told me an almost identical story. This time, the source was informed of the possibility or likelihood by his or her boss. Working with Marvel, this source made the rumor have a second connecting point, and I feel I should go ahead and reveal this is going around in the upper levels of some corporations connected with MCU. Essentially, Marvel wants to keep the uber popular Captain America brand, but they want to strip it of the nationalist and conservative connotations that they feel it has. Well, conservatives love that Constitution. We love the country. If you really do hear and listen to who is talking about how they hate the country and how the whole system needs to be changed, you need to go to the left side of the line there, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, it goes on to say, the most impressive sign of brand loyalty is when you imprint it onto your being. Sometimes that's a tattoo. Sometimes it's naming your child. When you wear that Captain America star and shield, you are saying that you identify with Steve Rogers' journey, values, and patriotism. If you're American. If you're not American, it represents standing against oppression and tyranny in general. But an important note on Captain America. This info comes from my boss, an executive who circulates in the sphere of influence with Marvel. There are people at Marvel who are uncomfortable with the patriotism facets of Steve Rogers' Captain America. I am not an American, but he says there are those in the United States who think that the stars and stripes are racist or oppressive because, you know what, they're fucking morons. That's what's going on. They've grown up in this country. They've grown up with all of the comforts, that the freedoms that America provide, and they're turning on it. Okay, so they go on to say these MCU gatekeepers fear that Captain America is being stolen by conservatives. My boss says Burbank hates Captain America. He says they totally lose it when they see people wearing Captain America star shirts on television at Trump events. Their regret is not bringing Steve Rogers back in order to have him realize all the problems facing America. They will do it with Falcon version of Captain America in a movie. And my boss says to watch for Chris Evans' cameo playing Old Man Cap. Anyway, all I could tell you is that you Americans and Canadians love Steve Rogers and his whole arc, etc., etc. Right now, he's money in the bank, which keeps him on big and small screens. But from what my boss tells me, they're going to mess him up. They're going to screw him up. I can't imagine this being any good. Anthony Mackie, I like him as an actor. I find him interesting to watch. I like the character of Falcon. And I don't think that the Falcon is going to be a character in this movie. He's going to be a message delivery system. Anthony Mackie's going to suffer for it. Instead of creating a fully developed three-dimensional character, he's going to probably, and once again, this is all rumor, so this is all conjecture. There's nothing real here, basically. But if they do that, I think it's going to be a one-dimensional performance for a one-dimensional character. Once again, a delivery system for the message. All righty. And coming now from a third source, apparently Chris Evans is keen to work on such a project as he loathes the portrayal of Captain America as an America First superhero. Get these people away from this in character. Seriously. Captain America is my favorite Marvel character. Always has been. I haven't been able to read him because he hasn't existed since he took a bullet to the head in 2007. Seriously. Captain America has been gone. That is the death of Captain America right there. I know it's called Death of Captain America, but trust me, that's the end. Let's see. Chris Evans has been in negotiations to return to the MCU. Allegedly, the contractual negotiations, which may or may not be complete already, have Evans returning to play Captain America in Secret Wars. It's semi-confirmed by GFR and, as well. A secondary material leading up to Secret Wars that may include a new Disney Plus show. I am told that this, indeed, is where Feige intends to bridge the divide between right and left by having Evans, Captain America, join forces with the Anthony Mackie Captain America to identify what makes America good and what needs to be recognized as flaws. God dang it, they just don't get it, do they? They just don't get it. It's like when people say, oh, we need this awareness. You know what? We're all aware. So shut the up and then do a story, do a show, do a movie. Just shut the up with your politics already. We are freaking aware already. Let us have our escapism because that's what we need. That's what we need in this trying times. Go watch Sullivan's Travels, okay? Go watch Sullivan's Travels and then make your movies according to that, please, by all means. The specific target, although likely not directly specified in the story, former President Donald J. Trump and America First policies. Yeah, the ones that made this country freaking awesome. We had 3 years because they really tanked his last year. We had 3 years. 3 years of greatness in the last, what, 12? All righty, there you go, gang. Got to tell you, this is not making me feel good for anything MCU or Marvel or anything like that. Going to be rough. They're going to mess up Captain America. How can you have Captain America and not make him love America first? By all means, ladies and gentlemen, they did it kind of with Superman. Superman, truth, justice, the American way. And they're like, truth, justice, and all that stuff in Superman Returns. And now what is it? Truth, justice, and a better tomorrow or something really bad like that. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you haven't done it already, go on over to Ko-Fi, drop $1 in the tip jar, but mostly help out the channel by helping out the algorithm. It really costs you nothing. Just say hello or something in the comment section. Click like, click share. If you do want to help out monetarily, there's a link to Ko-Fi. Just go drop $1 in the till. Like, thank everybody who's already done that. And to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.